being here, and I want to thank Dr. Fisher for inviting me to speak. This is quite an honor. Now we look at what veterans go through. Those who go to war, going overseas. And part of being overseas is that you are there to put your life on the line. Part of putting your life online is being able to rely on those to your right, to your left. It pulls together a certain kind of family because you are relying on those around you to save your life. Your lives are between you and those in your troop. It becomes a very, very deep relationship between you and those you're with. That can become a problem when you come back home, going back to your family, birth family, married family, what have you, and there's a different connection. When your family does not understand, your kids, your spouse, what have you, don't understand the difference between your connection to them versus your connection to your troop. Your troop is who kept you alive. Your family at home is a different kind of endeavor. Now, taking the steps further, for those who don't go to war, a lot often, unfortunately, feel as if they have not served their country appropriately. Therefore, they come out of service that much more depressed. PTSD is still equally as much there. It just is in different ways. The feeling of suicide is still equally as evident. Now, you've got both equations here, both those who've gone to war and those who have not gone to war, who still come back to equally the same problems at home. Not being understood. Not knowing how to understand the home system because it becomes more comfortable to be in that environment and feel more and more alone. Now, there's the VA. The unfortunate thing is that so often the VA has groups that includes those who've been to war and those who have not in the same group. Therefore, people are very quick to be re-traumatized by that. Those who have gone to war are afraid to go to groups and be around those who haven't. Those who haven't are afraid to admit the fact that they have not gone to war. So you've got these varying issues that are making people feel more and more and more alone. What do you turn to? A lot, unfortunately, turn to gangs. And you've got gang members who are trained by the U of S military to be exceptional fighters that then become some gang members helping out gangs and really are feeling sick about this in every way, but they're getting the love, they're getting the care from that gang, so at least they feel more of more family connection, but in very negative ways. And then, of course, those who get caught up in the system, which we just heard speak on, and becomes a very, very difficult experience. When you've served your country and you now are locked up because of doing things incorrectly, it is very, very painful. The fact is there is so much that is missed, so much that needs to be done. From a therapeutic standpoint, so much is missed when looking at what needs to be understood with each person who has come back, either from war or just from being veteran, not having gone to war, but still having served. You look at terminology. I'm going to ask you all, what is, does mental illness exist in veterans?
Yes.
I'm going to challenge you there. Mental illness does not. It is a mental injury. Because if you use the wrong terminology, that then leads to people feeling even more alone, even more isolated, having even more problems. Understanding the extreme effects of substance abuse, of LGBTQ issues, sexual assault, just such a powerful thing that was discussed. that has such a profound effect on people long term. Now, from that perspective, being a trainer to those, and we do need more people who can.
There's a vote on the floor.
What is it?
There's a vote on the floor.
That's 5 minutes to get there.
They're voting up on the floor, they got 5 minutes to get there. That's to let them know that they got the vote on the floor.
Oh, okay.
I'm up, you know, almost done. I'm just-
No, you.
Fine.
Okay, all right, good.
I thought it was time for us to leave.
But from that standpoint, we need more improved people to be giving trainings to those who are working with vets, being able to really understand the core issues that occur, so that vets do not feel misunderstood and more alone. You look at the DAV, disabilities. Disabilities are really actually in the mind. Our differences are what really make us stronger. Now, I was in the military, but I can understand from the perspective that I was told I would amount to nothing because of the severity of my learning differences. I was told I could never be a therapist, let alone be a trainer or speaker because I stutter and couldn't speak appropriately. The reality is my learning differences are what make me, or what lead me to better understand the issues of others. My stuttering is actually my gift that allows me to communicate more effectively and connect and build rapport more effectively with others. From that perspective, the only disability in life is a bad attitude, stated by Scott Hamilton. If I've been blessed with these gifts, every disabled vet or different vet can use their differences as their strength to continue to propel them forward in life. This is in your hands to do that much more, and you can. So go on and do it. I thank you very much.
All right.
Georgia, is he a congressional representative? Was he a congressional representative?
No, he was with AMVET. Assistant director.
Oh, I wish he stayed for that.
He said he couldn't, I tried to get him to come up.
David, I would like to, let me turn it around. David, I'd like to thank you for coming here to speak today. And as you can see, it has reached people. We wanted to reach people. We've had all kinds of speakers. It takes men and women to help our veterans.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.